Hello, everybody. Welcome in again to Tiger Talks Wrestling. I'm Tony, and I am joined by, apparently, Chubby Gamer today.
Yes, it is I, back from the dead, formerly known as Busted Boy. I'm known as Chubby Gamer now. That freaking old piece of shit, whatever it is, dead, gone, finished, out of here. It's gone. It's a new person now.
Now you just gotta update the Twitter and Instagram handles to get rid of it completely.
Oh yeah.
But I digress. Anywho, we are here today, as you know, as people watching perhaps know, for our VTW Ultimate Redemption 2023 review show. And what a show Ultimate Redemption was here 2 weeks ago almost. We got a lot to cover for it. That's for sure, for the first ever.
I actually did not watch Battleground after this. I actually went to sleep after.
Did you?
Yeah, I did a live reaction on Twitter to it as well, and just a lot to take in. I love it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So we had an individual under the VTW wrestling page that was in, said hello before the show started. Mr. Primetime himself, D'Lo Smith. We are gathered here today. And then, well, we'll get into what he is now, but Aaron Jones with the old look, it's everybody's favorite fans. Well, I guess. And Mr. Tyler Aiken waves hi. Hello, fellas. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Again, we got a lot to cover here. I think we're going to dive right in.
Boy, oh boy.
Got a few ways we're going to do this a little bit differently this time than what we normally do, as you guys will notice. Going to the start of Ultimate Redemption, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, introduce myself. My name is Everett. And I am here to tell you all a little story. Bear with me for just about 15 minutes. Almost 10 years ago.
10 years too long if you ask me.
I created Ultimate Redemption. And I made a legacy out of the grandest live spectacular in the underground. But today is a much, much different day because it's bigger and better than ever before. VTW, the new home of Everett Creed. And I promised you all
That was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
what that was a warning. Because Ultimate Redemption may be my creation, but it is not my greatest creation. And that brings me to the Legion.
You made it. I hate it.
The Legion was a creation manifested by myself, and at the time my ex-fiancée Angelique Stark.
She stinks.
Matter of the fact is, she's no longer in the picture, but that bitch in a lab coat gave me a gift.
What was it?
And that gift is my Legion. All of you. That's right. You will all follow me in my cause to rise to the upper echelon of versus the world, because in reality, I have been versus the world my entire life. And every single time I have fought the world, I have won. And I will bring the Legion to VTW. And I cannot think of a more appropriate way to do it than to put the Legion in place. To cement myself as the supreme leader. And in order to do that, tonight I will face the Legion's own cynic.
Where is he? Where is he?
Cynic has definitely wreaked havoc here in VTW for quite some time, warning us all that the Legion is upon us. The disease that is manifested into itself, but it still needs to be tamed. It still needs to be controlled, just like all of you, my Legion, because I am your supreme leader. I am the one that will walk out victorious. I created the Legion. I created Cynic out of a broken soul known as Jason Atlas. And when it's all said and done, you will all know one thing and one thing alone. That's why I dedicate this match to the family of Jason Atlas. His wife and his children. Because after tonight, I am going to be Cynic's daddy. Long live the supreme leader.
Well. I can't say that I was expecting that. We've just started the ultimate.
We'll get into that match later, obviously. Let me get to the comments real quick before we talk about that promo. D-Lo popping up saying, still love you, Tyler. I love you, Slow and Slice. The BTW World Heavyweight Champion, Zach Daniels, gracing us with his presence. Hello, hello. Aaron Jones saying your love for each other is irrelevant. And of course, we got the disease in here. Hashtag bitch in a lab coat trending already. And saying, oh, that me, tamed. Nah, Bubba, I'll make you humble, Everett. With that said, of course, rest in peace. Our condolences to the family of the Iron Sheik, who passed away just yesterday.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
that out
Yeah,
there.
rest in peace to Iron Sheik. I tell you what, that dude is just he cemented himself forever as the meme god. He'll show
Right?
you how to be a meme. He will forever be known as the man that literally had a fight with a fictional character named Caillou.
Yeah.
With Caillou, a fucking kids show. He says,
Right?
"Fuck you, Caillou." I mean, let's be honest here. When no adult in their right mind likes Caillou either. So,
Right?
I
Ain't
do.
wrong.
Like, how
But
can you
anyway,
anyway,
yeah. So you and I both were in the live chat section as Ultimate Redemption was debuting on VTW's channel, and we were both so mentioned in there how happy we were to see Everett Creed back in on our TV screens or phone screens or whatever you had YouTube playing on. Um, as per usual, Everett cut quite the promo to kick off Ultimate Redemption here.
there are promos and there are storytellers. There's a
True.
big difference between promos and storytellers. And Everett Creed is a
He's a storyteller.
storyteller. And that's what I've always loved about him. His promos have has gotten better and better and better and better as he goes along. And he adapts so well to everything. And
Mhm.
that's what I love about Everett Creed. He's such a fantastic storyteller, and he can get you really invested in not just Everett Creed, but his opponent as well.
Right. And on our prediction show for Ultimate Redemption, we went over things that we thought we could see Everett Creed and Cynic do during Ultimate Redemption, but never in our wildest dreams did we imagine Everett Creed would decide that he would face his creation in Cynic one-on-one at Ultimate Redemption.
Fun fact for you: Jason Atlas, Cynic, whoever you want to call him, has yet to get a win over Everett Creed.
Would this be the time that it would change? We'll find out eventually.
They have been in 4 matches, I believe.
Somewhere's around there.
Everett
Probably.
Creed has beaten him every single time. This will be match number 5, I believe it is.
So now, comment section. Not
That's
saying
another.
anything there.
That's another person that I really gotta factor in. I gotta tell real quick, how far Jason Atlas has came as well. Because I will never forget. I will never fucking forget this. It was the 4 up and coming superstars, the Elite 4 or the Rookie 4. That would be Jason Atlas, Ustalo, Revan, and there was another one that I forgot that I don't think he's around anymore. And of those 3, it's so funny because I still talk to all 3 of them.
Right?
Talk to Usti. I still talk. I'm really cool with Revan. Me and him are really tight. We're good friends. And I'm really cool with Jason Atlas. I think Jason Atlas is the coolest motherfucker you'll ever meet. Like, he's a rock star, literally. And love him for that.
Before I go into what I was going to do here, VTW Wrestling page says Everett Creed is probably one of the best storytellers who has ever walked into the doors of VTW. I think that would be true personally for any company that Everett Creed walks into. Point blank period.
I'm going to be honest with you. There is only one other person that could have a good match with a broomstick, and we already know who that is. I think that this guy can literally just look at the dirt on the ground and get you invested in the dirt on the ground.
Right.
The guy is he's such, what's the word? he's so versatile in everything that he does with his wordplay, with his passion for it. He could turn it up if he wants to turn it up. And he took something and he made it into a lot and made you invested in something, you know? You could turn the smallest things and make the biggest impact.
You could say that, to put this analogy out there, Everett Creed is good at making chicken shit into chicken salad.
Oh yeah, that dude he's been doing that for years.
Yes.
And it's so cool. Like when he first came up, man, when I first saw him in UWE, well, actually when I first saw him in Best in the Yard 2, I believe no, it was Best in the Yard 1 because that was the triple threat match.
Yes.
Between it was Tyler Storm and Everett Creed. Last man standing.
One. Yes.
And I believe Everett Creed won that match. I think it's been a long time, but it has been that long because I'll never forget that because that's when I got introduced to the general manager of KBW, aka Cameron Jackson.
But the king.
Anywho.
Yeah. And yes, we know Everett Creed's the heel, but still, we have to sing the praises of.
He's such a lovable heel, though, man. I can't hate him. I know I'm supposed to. You know, right. I know he's supposed to be a villain. He's supposed to be hated. But let's be honest here. You can't. It's like this, right? There are just heels that are just so good. You have to look at them and go, that was just fucking amazing.
Yes.
Twice, motherfucker. You gave me goosebumps. Twice. You made the hair stand up, but you didn't do it this time, jackass.
It's got it sometimes.
Goosebumps here now because it's cold.
Right.
But still, I got my fan on, so that's the only reason why I got goosebumps now.
I do too. Well, let's move on, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Heavyweight Championship. And let's not waste any time. Let's take this to the ring. Introducing from Purgatory, this is God's true son, Asher. I couldn't think of a better match or a better man to start off VTW Ultimate Redemption than God's true son, Asher Christ. Boss, as we all know, this man, insert name here against the self-proclaimed real man of VT, carrying him forward in his match tonight with D-Lock to become number one contender. Like I'm saying, it's better because D-Lock and Asher Christ both have a huge opportunity. And his opponent, this is the Outlaw. Orville, I have freaking goosebumps from that. Jesus, the Outlaw coming out here, making a superstar-esque entrance, showing the world that he has something to prove tonight. Plus, you know, D-Lock is no stranger to the main event. D-Lock is no stranger to big matches. And he's no stranger to world title matches, although the man has never. Here we go, boss. The match has started. The King's in control right now of D-Lock. You know, whenever we brought VTW, what was he thinking? But now, oh my gosh, with ease, Asher Christ throwing him with ease. Beautifully executed textbook suplex there by God's true son, Asher Christ. Oh no, D-Lock getting down. Is he gonna, come on. Oh, Asher Christ rolling out of the way. Just time, and we're gonna see another judgment slam. No, arm drag. Oh my. What can we see here? What can we see? Shotgun! 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 Boss, it's over! Oh my God, somebody go pick up Asher Christ's head in the other yard. 3, boss, it's over! D-Lock will now go on to face the winner of tonight's main.
So we're not going to dive right into that match right after that because we got something else to go over. But first, Dylan, this is just a little bit of the highlights. There's some other big spots in that match as well.
Oh my
I think
gosh, dude.
personally, and I put this out there during the show.
Gosh.
What's up?
Oh no, I was just reacting. My fault.
Okay. I put this out there during the show, and they confirmed it that this was the first time ever that we've seen these two individuals face each other in VTW, and they had a really good match. I felt like it was one of the top matches on this whole card, personally. With D-Lock picking up the win as we predicted would happen.
There is not a single highlight reel out there that can do this match justice. Or justice.
Right.
Or justice. Honestly. This had everything. This had a lot of versatility. I thought we were going to see the power game from Asher Christ. No, we didn't. We've seen a little bit of technical. We've seen a little bit of controlled power, you know. It was a different side of Asher Christ. And I loved it. You know, D-Lock was just D-Lock. He took a beating.
Yeah.
You know, and he came out with some crazy ass spots. That springboard shotgun kick literally was like, whoa, don't tell me that's how they're going to end it.
Right.
And that's how they ended. I'm like, wow, what an ending. I couldn't think of a better way to end it. Honestly, that springboard move, maybe a counter into a choke slam would have been great, you know?
Right.
It could have gone either way. I would say the same thing if Asher Christ won. The right guy won here. The right guy won. I feel like this match overall, arguably very debatable match of the night. For sure. It is strong contention for match of the night. Strong contention for match of the year. Definitely.
Right.
This match was fantastic overall. They didn't botch at all. It was so good. You know, it was such a good match. I felt like it was going to be one-sided. I felt it's going to be Asher Christ beating the hell out of D-Lock. The D-Lock's going to come out of nowhere with something crazy. But no, it was great versatility in that match from both of them. Yeah. So, and I loved it.
I mean, the announcers mentioned it, and you didn't get to see the full thing there, but just the entrance alone that D-Lock had there made him feel like a top star in VTW to me. And I also, at the time watching it live, had the goosebumps going on my arms from that entrance alone for D-Lock that they gave him. Definitely top level.
That entrance was fantastic. I'm telling you, both men had fantastic entrances. I just want to point that out, but D-Lock was just, I hate to say it, man. It's going to sound like I'm shitting on Asher Christ, but I'm not when I say this. It's just D-Lock is just a cut above the rest. It's just how it is. I've said it since I first laid eyes on him when he faced Dustin Reagan for the first time. I really feel like he's on another level now. They say who better than Zach Daniels. I say who better than D-Lock. I'm sorry. This is a different level of D-Lock that we are seeing. This is more hungry, a more determined, a more he is out on a mission, and he is not going to stop until he gets it. He wants the world title. and he just wanted it more. And Asher Christ would have been great to see them two face again. But honestly, I don't want to see like Zach Daniels get dominated the whole time and then come out with something crazy and win. I want to see a good, nice, fast-paced, high-octane match, and I know these two can pull it off, and I know these two are going to pull it off. It's going to be insane, and I can't wait to see. I don't know, but he still got ecstatic at Ultimate Redemption, so we'll see what's going to happen if he's still champ or not.
Right. Yeah, I would say D-Lock looked really hungry at the end of the old VTW, but this version of D-Lock, I mean, the guy's put on, you can tell he's put on muscle. He's learned his craft even more than what he had back in the day, the old version of VTW. This is a completely different animal, in my opinion. And D-Lock has come out there and had, I know we've kind of stolen it before, but honestly, he's come out there and he's had a banger after banger after banger in VTW since his return.
This guy is just, and again, this is no different. This is just a banger ass match. I'm sorry. I can't, I call me a mark, whatever you want to call me. This match, in my opinion, it gets a stamp of approval. Go and watch it. I'm going to actually give it, I'm going to give it 5 stars on this one. I'm going to have to. I'm being the fucking Meltzer here, and I'm giving it 5 stars. I don't care.
Somebody had to.
It was good. It was so good, and the story that they were both telling in this match was good. They both looked hungry. They both looked determined, and they wanted to make an example out of their opponent, and it was good. It was a really good match.
It was. All right, let's move along, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, one.
Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night that the real truth of VTW comes out. Tonight is the night that I finally shut up Aaron Jones, because I'm sick and damn tired of all these lies that he's been spreading about VTW. You know, usually I'm the funny guy. I'm the goofy guy. I'm the guy everybody can really get behind. But tonight, I'm not feeling that. Tonight, I'm coming into this match to fight Aaron Jones. And as you all know, Aaron can be very manipulative. So, as one of my duties as the boss man around here, I went and got a little somebody that'll make sure that things run smoothly tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So, interesting to see Tyler Aiken pop up here on our screen and have this last little bit to mention before the upcoming Last Man Standing match that we'll get into here in a little bit. Definitely was surprised to hear that he had kind of an ace up his sleeve, so as to speak, to try and keep things straight and narrow, if you will.
Yeah. I'll get to that match in a little bit later. I'm not going to comment on too much about it, but I was wondering when I was like, what the hell has he got planned now? Because
right?
I'm like, what the hell? Like, I didn't, and who he had gotten, I did not expect. I was like, oh my God. I'll get to that a little bit.
It was good to hear the last few things that Tyler had on his mind going into the match.
Oh, yeah. He had a lot going on, too. He's been through a lot, like, over the last couple of years, honestly. Like, the VTW in general has been through a lot, you know, losing basically the big man, you know, the boss man. Right. He took a toll on both of them, it took a toll on Tyler Aiken. It took a toll on Aaron Jones and Zach Daniels and Ecstatic because they were the closest to him.
Right.
You know, and they all dealt with it in their own way. And I loved the story all the way up to this point between those two. You know, I knew they were going to be on a collision course about something.
Right.
Because they almost got into it during the OG VTW. They almost got into it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like at this point, it's like I went into that match. I'm like, well, you know, Tyler Aiken really needs to do something here. He hasn't been really making a big of it. He's changed from Tyler Storm to Tyler Aiken. He hasn't really been the same. And Aaron Jones has been more violent. He's been more aggressive. He's adapted very well. You know, so going to this point, it's crazy. I'll get to that.
Yeah.
I'll get to that later. I got a lot to say about that match. Trust me. I have a lot to say about that match.
All right, we'll move on.
And your next contest at VTW Ultimate Redemption is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I don't know exactly what kind of surprise Tyler Aiken could have in store for tonight, but one thing I do know, boss, is that the man that's about to come through the curtain is about to see red.
This is
Looky here, Orville. We are seeing red right now with Cynic. And Cynic has actually had an impressive showing here in VTW as of late. You know, he made his debut here against none other than Ecstatic. He did not pick up the win there, but move on to Pot of Gold, and he fought Tyler Aiken and picked up the victory there. So we say he's got some bragging rights going into this match. Be an understatement.
When you go up against two of the most well-known, well-decorated members of VTW, and you show your own, well, I think that's something to be proud of, boss.
For sure. But looky here, who is about to come through the curtain. This man right here is the supreme leader, the creator of Ultimate Redemption.
Introducing his opponent, this is the Supreme Leader, Everett.
And how do you have an Ultimate Redemption without this man? Just like you said, the man who started it all, Everett Creed. And now he goes in to a match tonight against a member of his very own faction, boss, Legion. He goes up against Cynic.
I think this match right here is really going to be a test to see if Cynic can be in the Legion. Come on, truck monkeys.
Gotta enjoy it.
It's a game. It's a game by Creed.
So Everett, I heard what you said. As a matter of fact, I was sitting right over there with my family. Here's the thing. You want to make an example out of me. But while you've been lost in the woods doing whatever you were trying to do, trying to find yourself, I've been here, and I have been making a name for myself for Cynic. I went up against Ecstatic, and I gave him, I think, one of the best matches so far of this year. Then I went up against the Gooba. Tyler Aiken. and I beat him. So, I had a cathartic moment here. Why do I need you?
What?
Why does Cynic need Everett Creed?
Oh, dissension in the league.
You know why? Because you are not ready.
What? Is he right,
That's all
boss?
you got? I'm not ready? You think you have what it takes? Despite all your accomplishments, you will always be my bitch.
Oh, come
Hold
on.
on, let me guess what you're going to say next. The supremacy is now before us. No, Everett. The supremacy is before. Cynic is now.
Oh, brother, just hit him.
Shut up and wrestle.
That's right, Cynic.
You can't do that.
Creed needs to shut up and just wrestle.
Ring the bell.
Referee Jimmy Mellon with the bell there. Senior official.
Know your place
Yeah.
and lay down.
Lay down. Cynic, I swear. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Lay
Cynic, come
down.
on. You're too good.
And take your place, leader's knees.
Come on. I mean, we've obviously seen that Cynic can do things on his own. Come on. Oh,
No, Cynic.
no. Are you kidding? This match can't go this way. Boss. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh!
Did you really think I was gonna lay down?
Yeah, I did, but I'm glad you didn't, Cynic. I'm glad you didn't.
One last chance. Pledge before me. Pledge to your supreme leader now.
Is he gonna? Are you kidding? Is he pledging? There we go. Now let's get this thing underway, Cynic. You need to prove why you do not need Everett Creed.
Yeah.
This is who you like now, huh?
Yes.
That's everything?
Just mocked him there. He just done the Everett Creed pledge. Boss, and now wait a minute. Monkey flip. Oh my God. Monkey flip
And
to
now-
the supreme leader. Can he drop his? Oh my! Almost snap there.
No,
See
no,
it?
Everett, you're always so grumpy. No, you never smile.
Smile.
Come on. You think you're better? Come on. You think you're better than me? Come on, now, 4, come on.
Well, I think he thinks he is better than Everett Creed because. Oh my! Wait a damn minute! Oh no! Cynic's a big boy. Oh! Suicide dive by Cynic to the supreme leader. Let's see it again. Look at that, just taking him out. Cynic back up. You know you can't win this match on the outside. What would it mean for Everett Creed to walk away with a victory tonight, boss? It would mean the he may be the supreme leader for a reason. For that Nightshade! Oh no! It's over. It's gotta be Nightshade. It's over. Pack your bag, Cynic. No! What? He kicked out of the Nightshade, boss. Cynic still got some fight left in him. He's playing mind games.
You are better
Bringing up Cynic's
than
past.
Jason Atlas ever was. You understand?
Oh, what the hell? Where's Creed going? What the hell is this, boss? But look, you can definitely tell. You can tell that Creed's got in Cynic's head.
3, Come on.
Referring to Jason Atlas.
You think you're better than me?
Wait a second.
Come
He
on.
What the hell?
brings a weapon in the ring.
No.
Boss, what the hell is happening right now?
He's sitting there telling him to strike him. Wait a second. Oh! With that fire poker! He hits him right in the head with the fire poker.
No! No!
Oh my God!
No!
I was looking.
Referee goes to put the ladder away.
The referee didn't see it.
Oh, boss, don't tell me.
Come on now.
Nightshade!
Nightshade.
No.
This can't end this way.
The Supreme Leader walks away victorious here at his own creation, Ultimate Redemption.
I'm honestly in shock. Everett Creed up to no good once again. When is he ever up to good? Oh no. Let's stare down. Everett Creed. He's telling the pledge before him. Oh, wait a minute.
He pledged, boss. He pledged.
Oh. Does this mean the Legion?
The Legion lives.
You don't like that?
The Legion lives, boss.
You gotta be kidding me.
Cynic, Everett Creed. Let's take a look back at some amazing moments during this matchup. You think you're better than me, he said.
Creed knew.
I just wanted to cut him off.
I seriously thought that Cynic had some sort of passion in his voice whenever he was speaking about how he didn't need Everett Creed. But obviously,
You got one last task.
you could tell that he needs him.
Pledge to your Supreme Leader before them.
Wait a second.
Before his own family, boss.
Don't do it. Don't.
Before his own family.
We ain't there yet, Everett. Get fucked.
Oh! He said we ain't there yet. So there might still be a little bit of dissension.
Everett Creed, though, still your Supreme Leader.
I'm not going to rip it apart too much, but I have a little bit to say.
Yeah. Before you do, Ecstatic in the chat section. Hello, Mr. Standards. Thank you for joining. Hello from hashtag Standards. Everett always with these 1,000 year long promos. Go ahead, Busta. Yeah.
They could do a lot better than that. That's all I'm going to say about that, man. That's really all you've got, Everett Creed. Cynic. That's it? You mean to tell me after all that build-up, right? Oh, I'm my own guy, own this, that, and the third. We're getting UWE 2.0 again. It didn't UWE die. But
apparently.
Okay, the thing is, the match was all right. It wasn't to be taken too serious. I get it. That's why I'm not going to shit on it too bad. But I thought it was all right. It could have been better, though. It could have been a lot better, in my opinion. That's just me.
I'll honestly say this much. I felt like it was a good showing for Cynic. I felt like he looked really good in there. But, yeah, I'd kind of agree with you, too. I would say not that it was terrible, but I would put this on the lower end of the spectrum of if you rated the matches high to low, this would probably be
all right.
low.
This is the reason why I was Backyard Wrestlers most hated for a while. I'm about to say it. This match is forgettable. I'm going to be honest. Forgettable. I didn't remember it. After the rest of the night, I forgot this match even happened. I'm like, you could have put this on as a regular show on a house show match or something, and I probably still would forget about it. But it's forgettable. I really wish that I get it. They were focusing on the story, the between, Jason Atlas leaving his old life behind to go back to leaving his new life behind. So you're building Cynic to be this badass, right, on his own.
Yeah.
This just made Cynic look weak and stupid.
Right.
It did. Evercreed, awesome guy. Fantastic. Love your work. But this just made Jason Atlas look weak.
Yeah, I kind of feel like personally, I wouldn't feel quite that way, had Cynic not pledged to Everett at first in the ring and then told him to F off pretty much when he asked him to do the same in front of his family. But
the story that they were trying to tell, the whole "you're not ready" shit, I'm like, clearly you are ready. Like, why are you trying to build this narrative? You're trying to put this old storyline. I'm like, this storyline's dead. That faction's dead, man. Like, come on, dude. Well, I'll see where it goes.
right.
But I don't, as of right now, that's forgettable. 100% forgettable. I want to say it's not the worst match that I've ever seen, but it's a forgettable match.
Right. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
-5 stars. No, I'm kidding. It's I would have to give it. I'd have to meet it down the middle for what it was. You know what I mean? I'd give it a 3.5. Just for what it was. It is what it is, and forgettable as it is. 3. It's just right down the middle. It is what it is.
That's fair.
Yep.
No.
But however, what's going to be coming up soon? Oh, I can't wait to get to that one.
Right. All right. We'll move on, shall we? Let's see, the comment section's gotten a little quiet from now, but that's okay. We know there's people watching still. It's the main thing.
Oh, yeah, but it won't be. I have a feeling it won't be.
Horse match of the show. We have Jacob Ryan defending the VTW YouTube Championship against the Blaze Ace Christian. Packages the package of men we're about to see in the YouTube Championship match. Hey, Chris, come on, wrestling. You're about to see a new YouTube champ. Let's go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Roy, you can't just be sneaking up on me like that. I know you're invisible. Well, as you all know, still the same voice, just twice as invisible. And Orville, this triple threat matchup is going to be something like I don't think we've ever seen in VTW yet since we came back. 3 amazing competitors, and Jacob Ryan is going to have his hands full. Let me show you. What a treat here, ladies and gentlemen. Orville Miguel Galel joined alongside longtime VTW broadcast partner. Let's go! We're going to have fun today. Here we go. Here is Zach Zander, and let me tell you something, Orville. This young competitor, up and coming here in Versus the World, and I'm telling you what, we may have a new VTW YouTube champion with either of these men. Well, I mean, Roy, he's had some really impressive showings here in VTW. How can we forget about that amazing... He is your VTW YouTube champion, Jacob Ryan. If any of you people that voted or any of these other fucks think that they're walking over this championship, you're damn wrong. I'm about to retain this championship. Jacob Ryan, of course, referring to the community page over on the VTW YouTube YouTube channel where we're posting polls, ladies and gentlemen, your very own chance to vote. Half of the votes have Ace Christian walking away victorious tonight to be this is what they're fighting for. The illustrious VTW YouTube Championship.
That is a beautiful belt, isn't it?
Apple's match to determine the number one contender for the YouTube Championship, but Jacob Ryan ultimately coming out, getting both the men disqualified, attacking them both mid-match, which has now led to this triple threat match here at the biggest stage for VTW.
And, well, I almost spoke too soon. I was going to say, I wonder how long this little alliance was going to last between Ace Christian and Zach Xander, but now both men, as you can see, are...
The teamwork now by Zach Xander and Ace Christian on Jacob Ryan.
Yet again, I tell you what, Warville, if this continues, I don't know how much longer Jacob Ryan's going to be in this match.
I may have to change my pick here. Jacob Ryan's getting it absolutely handed to him. Oh, right when I say that, Jacob Ryan taking back control here.
Again, like I was saying before, Jacob Ryan, not a force to be reckoned with.
That's the veteran experience of Jacob. Your YouTube champion. Oh, he just killed him.
Oh, my God.
Veteran experience of your YouTube champion Jacob Ryan secures the victory here tonight at Ultimate Redemption.
What a match. Jacob Ryan sliding in at the last minute to pulverize Zach Xander.
Let's take a look back at some amazing moments here. We're seeing a lot of the veteran advantage of Jacob Ryan throughout this match here. But you see where the Blaze, the fan favorite to win this match, almost picked up the victory here.
Got something to prove in this match.
So, see there, I want to get to the comments before we get into the triple threat match that we'll talk about there. Get that on there. Chase Wakefield in the comments section. When it pops up, mentions that Chunky Gamer is my favorite person now.
Oh boy.
VTW Wrestling says we're interested. I mean, we'll see if that stays there.
-10. Oh, that's funny.
I see the diseases comment. D'Lo mentioning that he's a big fan of Ace Christian. Bias towards Jacob Ryan. VTW page saying Ace Christian, Zach Xander, and even Jacob Ryan are some fresh faces to look out for in the future of VTW. And then, of course, you got Cynic, who says this review show gets -10. off of what we said about the
yeah, the -5 stars.
Sorry,
yeah.
Cynic. We have to be...
Careful, don't get worked
Yeah.
into a shoot.
Guy who is actually... No. Careful, don't get worked into a shoot. Brandon Castelli, for anybody who doesn't know, saying that. Crispy 1000. Guy from old VTW, some BIDI shows and NUW programming.
Okay.
So, this triple threat match, you've seen parts of the highlights there. It was a pretty good triple threat match. We've seen better triple threat matches, I feel like. Mark Zaros in VTW,
Lord.
but again, I hate to do it. You and I have been tooting the horn of a couple of heels a lot often lately for VTW, but I got to toot the horn again. Jacob Ryan is such an incredible athlete. And he, as you've mentioned before, is so reminiscent of Kevin Owens. And
I
just
saw
feel like-
it in that match, dude. I saw it in that
Right.
match. I saw Kevin Owens. I was waiting for him to hit a package power driver or a pop-up power bomb.
I know, right?
Just waiting
stunner.
for it, man.
But
waiting
Jacob
for it.
Bryan at times showed his dominance in that match and then sneaks away with the victory, and then Zach Xander to retain that beautiful VTW YouTube Championship.
You know, I'm gonna let you know this.
What was that one highlight? That was a low light.
This match surprised me. I went in this expecting it to be short. I expected, the typical heel shit, the big guy getting worked over the whole match and just come out of nowhere and just no, it did not go like that at all. Zach Xander even shined really good in there. And, he's making a believer. I've seen a lot from all three of these men. These three are like Ace Christian, man. If you were to tell me a year ago that Ace Christian would be at this level, I would laugh and say, really? That little short fucking child? Are you serious? Daddy's little boy? Really? The most protected superstar in DBW history? You? Him? What? No way. He gets everything handed to him.
Yeah, right.
Screw that. I'm like, whatever. But no, he's made a believer out of me. I'm really enjoying Ace Christian. A lot. I'm really enjoying it. And just like I said in just like I said you're getting cloud for your internet again.
Yeah, it's always the same guy too.
Like if I have to say for that triple threat match, that triple threat match surprised me. It shocked me. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. It was actually pretty good. I really liked it. They all got enough time to shine. It went right the way it should have went. It was placed really good on the card. It went through great length, and they did a very good job at keeping you on the edge. I thought that Ace Christian was going to win it, but I said at the end of the day, I said Jacob Bryan was going to win, and he did. And it was really good, but he looked really good doing it too. They all three looked really good, to be honest. And I look for Zach Xander to probably get another rematch later on down the road. He didn't get pinned, so
true.
The Ace Christian did really good in that match. So
yeah, I thought he shined pretty well.
He did fantastic. Oh yeah, he did. Jacob Bryan too. I'm telling you, I see it. I call him Jacob Owens. I'm telling you. I like it. Even his promo skills are like Kevin Owens, dude. I'm really liking Jacob Bryan, man, a lot.
Yeah,
like
me too.
I said it at first. I was like, at first I didn't know what to think of him. I said, but I believe in giving everybody a fair shot and a fair chance.
Right.
Just like with Ustalo, right? Uso, when he first came, I was like, dude, he is so cringe. Remember when I first was like dogging on Ustalo? Like, what a cringy fucking gimmick. But he ended up actually turning it around. I'm like, this guy's pretty good for a weeaboo. I'm sorry, Uslo. I love you. I love you, man. You know that. I love you. I had to call you a weeaboo. I love you, man. I love you. I know how you feel about your anime. I just had to pick on you, Uslo. I had to. But yeah, that match was pretty good.
Dila Smith says, "Oh, blah blah." Yeah, right. They're referring to Jacob Bryan. Uslo is pure trash, according to Aaron Jones. And then Tyler got a comment in here too. I'm trying to get to and Chase Wakefield both. Tyler says he really enjoyed the triple threat match once he watched it back.
Oh yeah, I loved
Shake
it.
Wakefield mentions. I'm assuming he meant Ustalo tried doing. He did.
Yeah. Even though the circumstances happened in DBW with Uslo and Revan and them, even though that happened, I still love both those men. And I talk a lot about to Revan more than I do Uslo, but I'm proud to call them both a good friend of mine. But I'm proud to call this whole community a good friend of mine. But I want to give this one. I'm going to give this one a little bit higher. This triple threat match. I'm going to give it a little bit higher than normal because it really surprised me. I'm going to give it a 4.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
4 out of 5. It was good.
Right.
It went the right amount. It went oost to crash. You hashtag standards. Oost to crash. More like what was like Oosteroni. Jabroni bitch jobber. The only thing you're ever good for is putting others over. You can't be good champ. You can't do anything. Can't do anything right. You can't even call spots right. I remember the ladder match we got called where you got spot where the commentator tried to talk over you calling a spot. We heard you say climb the ladder.
Tyler says backflip off ladder. 1, 2, 3. Wait.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Uso. I love you, man. I gotta clown you. I'm sorry. I had to mess with you. I love you, man.
Right. I think
We're not
Mr.
turning this into
Delos.
banter world.
I think Mr. Delos Smith's issue with us talking about Jacob Ryan so much is that the next match happens to feature the Prime himself. Ecstatic says Uso is probably my favorite wrestler. Let's move into that next match, shall we?
Oh, I got a lot to say about this match too. Oh, I got a lot to say about this match too.
The Prime, D'Lo Smith, and the Bitcoin billionaire, Chase Wakefield. This match, of course, announced on the VTW YouTube channel on our...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first is the Bitcoin billionaire, Chase Wakefield.
You know it, D'Lo. I'll embarrass you in front of your wife, your kids, your family.
Chase Wakefield saying that...
And his opponent is the Prime, D'Lo Smith.
D'Lo Smith returning here to Ultimate Redemption, a fan favorite, a man loved by so many, and a man with potential. A man with potential to beat the Bitcoin D'Lo Smith, the Prime. Oh my God, he actually hit a pretty clip. No. Oh no, he's gonna kill it. Oh no, boss. Oh, beautifully executed there by the Premature Crossface. The Bitcoin billionaire. He taps. And I feel sorry for the people who gambled 5 Bitcoin on this match because they're going to be very disappointed. It's honestly going to be a...
Okay, so before we go in to that match, I do have to show something that the guy didn't put in that highlight video there. So give me just a minute to get it loaded up here from that match. That has to be shown.
I mean this in a very positive way when I say this. That match made me cringe. I mean that in a very positive way. For once, if you're talking about the same spot that I think you're talking about, that's what made me cringe. I was like, holy shit, is he okay? If you're talking about that one spot that I think you're talking about.
Once it gets me to where I need to be here.
Yeah, you gotta see it, man. Gotta see that. That spot. You got
technology.
That spot was the craziest spot I have seen in a long time. That spot was insane.
right from this spot when I get it to show up here. And watch just
The fact that that person
a
didn't put that in the
little bit of
highlight
this
reel.
match. Beginning
Yo,
part of it
Mr.
anyway.
Highlight Reel guy, you got to get fired for that, buddy.
I know, right?
Somebody
Send him over
fire
the
this
top
loser.
rope there, boss. He's way down about all that Bitcoin.
Corbell, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How much is
Hold on.
That was right at the beginning.
Wasn't
Too.
quite where I thought it was at. Here we go. Bring it up.
little Debbie? That is, boss. Are we going to hear Chase Wakefield ask that horrid question? Oh. Oh, no.
It's been a long time, D-Lo. But I have one question to ask. Referee, ask him if he wants to submit. Does he submit?
If he wants to submit, boss, he hasn't even done a damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No?
You got to do the damn thing to submit the damn thing.
D'Lo says no, he did not submit. He's not going to submit. Oh, my God. Look at this. Boss! We just witnessed a murder! Throwing him like a lawn dart.
The Bitcoin billionaire.
How in the hell did Chase Wakefield manage to continue that match after that?
I'm going to tell you this right now. First of all, Chase, are you fucking okay?
Right?
Second, how the fuck did you not get a concussion? I know people
Exactly.
that have taken crazy spots like that and not get up at all. Oh, we got a new fire. We got a making fun of they're all clowning Ustalo.
Yeah, they were. The lawn dart spot and the stomp to the face fusion dugout. Yeah, I should try and get that.
Dude, when I first saw that, I was like, I don't know if you all watched on Twitter when I was reacting to this. I was like, holy shit. What the? It was so fast and so sudden. I was not expecting it. I just want to say, but after that, Chase looked really good in that match. He did. But D'Lo, there was no way he was losing that match. No way.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, that stomp on the apron was really fucking insane. And then that top rope AA, that was good. There was a few other matches there was a few other things that Chase did. Chase looked really good in that match too. He did some really awesome leg spots. He did some really awesome.
Yeah, I think
he took some crazy bumps, and I'm glad that he got a pat on the leg as a good job from D'Lo.
Right. Yeah, I think I got it pretty much lined up here.
D'Lo Smith, the prime.
Oh my God, he actually hit a pretty clean drop kick.
He just sent D'Lo Smith right out of the ring there, boss.
Oh my God.
And you see the knee obviously still affecting D'Lo Smith. Still from that throwing all his Bitcoin weight into the knee earlier in the match.
I think he's trying to get back up in the ring, but that knee obviously can't.
Yeah, that kick right there.
There was some really high octane spots in this one.
I say I got one more spot too, but that was a vicious kick. That's for sure.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it a lot. Yeah, there was some real that match. Like I said, that match made me cringe in a positive way.
D'Lo Smith.
What
can we see here?
It was very hard hitting.
Oh no!
I love it.
Oh my God!
This was my favorite spot of the whole match, in my opinion. That's my favorite
very
spot.
good. Right?
I loved it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That match, you could make a highlight reel on its own from the match, from the spots in this match in general.
So
Like it was really
let
good.
me say this much. I have probably shit on their pre-show match they had from Biddy 4 quite a bit. This match was a hell of a lot better, like 1,000 times better than that Biddy 4 pre-show match, in my opinion.
Yeah. And plus, it didn't have a lot of bullshit that happened behind the scenes and stuff like that, you know.
Right?
That was during the whole East Coast versus West Coast shit and BTW versus everybody. And we don't really want to be there because we weren't going to put anyone over. I'm glad that we all have, because we could look back at it now and go, this was then, this right here is now, and oh my God, what an awesome match.
Yes.
And again, debatable, very debatable. Up there with match of the night.
I'd agree.
I got to give it to him.
It was a really good match.
These two put on a clinic, and you know there's still one more that's in contention, but we could argue back and forth all day and all night which one we think is match of the night.
I'd agree.
Because I mean, Chase Wakefield surprised the hell out of me. I did not expect any of that from him because I went in this not knowing who the fuck this guy was. Like, who the fuck are you? Because I missed Biddy 4 because of all the bullshit and stuff that was going on. I was like, I can't support that. I can't support it because I already know it's not going to be a good show. So I'll watch it. The truth is, I meant to watch it, but I procrastinated and never got a chance to watch it.
You procrastinated. Imagine that.
I mean, did you not know? I don't get paid for it, but I'm a professional. I'm a professional procrastinator. Did you not know that? Pay me my money for procrastinating because I'm a professional at not doing shit. But anyway.
Yeah, no, I didn't, awesome. But I should.
I loved it. I absolutely.
Chase mentioned, fun fact, I got that stomp. That he got that stomp from Mike Damage in the old BXW yard days. VTW Wrestling page says, great job by both men. I would agree. I would say personally, definitely the best outing showing for Chase Wakefield in VTW wise. And honestly, not to take away from his other matches, but I almost feel like this might have been D'Lo's best as well. And that's hard to say because he had a couple really good matches before this.
I think the biggest problem with a lot of people when they see D'Lo, they get this nostalgia thing. Like they don't take D'Lo serious because he's always been like the side bitch in the change. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to call him a side bitch, but he's always been the side bitch in the change. It's Jamal Payne, Kyle O'Malley, and the other guy. But this is really the best looking D'Lo that we have seen since BTW came back, in my opinion. This is like on point D'Lo, like we've never seen him before. And this D'Lo is dangerous. Like since his match with Navon, he's really been dangerous. He's really amped it up. And I loved his match with Navon, by the way. That was an awesome fucking match.
It was. Welcome, D'Lo. Just taking the truth here, bud.
I gotta be honest. The only way I could know, love me or hate me, you gotta respect the fact that I'm always honest. Not always right, but then again, I'm not always wrong either.
All right, let's move on. Well, that's in the eye of the beholder, so as to speak, I suppose. Could go into the video package, but I'm not going to. Yeah, he mentioned that. Before I get into it, D'Lo saying, "Hey, it's your opinion, but it was me, Jamal, and Casey in the change, not Kay Omari. It was Casey Chambers."
Yeah, Casey Chambers. I forgot. Yeah, I actually completely forgot about Casey Chambers. That's so mean of me. I'm sorry. That's mean.
I just spoiled the surprise. Here
Quite honestly, people don't want to work for a fucking asshole.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a last man standing match, where the winner will become the undisputed chairman of VTW.
Here we go. What boss? No way. Is this?
Your special
He's back! We have not seen Dustin Reagan since Popular Demand. Ladies and gentlemen, your special guest referee. Boss, this is the surprise? This is the surprise who Tyler brought in to make sure Aaron Jones didn't do none of his shenanigans. Well, golly me, it's Dustin Reagan. Boss, I'm so excited I can't contain it. This man is going to make sure Aaron Jones doesn't pull anything, and that if he wins.
I'm not coming back, I'm not gonna react, I'm not doing shit for you. I'm not sitting around while you are tearing it down around us. I'm not living a lie while you slid in denial, cause you're already dead and gone. You leave me out on the curb just like everyone else before you.
Welcome to his world. Just like you hear in the theme song, boss, VTW is this man's entire world.
This right here is Tyler Aiken's creation. Him alongside Avery Hoke, the late great Avery Hoke. As you can tell right there from his t-shirt, the true boss man, repping the red and yellow. That's actually a callback to two of his old characters. You know, way back in the days before any of the current fans started watching.
Time to go to fucking work.
2012, boss? We're talking 2012. 2012? That means... Oh, boss, we've been around for a long time. Oh, my goodness. But then, repping the yellow for Tyler's story.
Plus, the boy just lost his mind, boss.
My God. You see Tyler Aiken in the ring now. He's got his game face on.
I have never seen the Gooba this fired up. And can you blame him? Going up against this man, boss.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding.
You know, I was thinking about running for mayor out here.
Please tell me this is a real.
Hey, I'm the king of the country.
Boss, I thought I was going to be professional. I thought I was going to make it through this.
Wait, hang on, wait a second. Did Aaron Jones tell it? Look at this. Look at the background.
Just despicable waste of a man coming through that curtain right now. Aaron Jones has berated the life of Avery Hope, berated the life of Tyler Aiken, berated the passion, the love, the care that we all brought into VTW, and he's taken it and broke it in two. If this man walks away victorious, boss, I don't know what I'll do.
He's always with me, Tyler.
This is why Tyler Aiken has to win. Has to win. I've never seen the face of Tyler Aiken like this before. I've never seen Tyler Aiken in such a situation that calls for a fight.
Our boss man.
So we have to discuss this a little bit before we go into the match. Just the entrances alone for this. You see Dustin Reagan come out here as the guest referee. Dustin Reagan with hair, might I add. Something we have.
Which I lost my fucking mind, by the way, when I saw him.
Right?
I was like, oh shit, that's Dustin Reagan. He's back, baby. I was going off.
Honestly, I didn't recognize the music when it hit, and I didn't really recognize him fully. I mean, when they showed the name, yes.
Oh, I recognize the name. Oh, I recognize the
name,
theme.
but the music too much. But
I recognized it. I knew exactly who it was as soon as I heard it boot up. Before it even said tear it down, I knew exactly who it was.
It's been too long.
Dude.
But it's great to see Dustin back in VTW. But then the entrances, my God. Start with Tyler's. The fact they mentioned how the red and the yellow go back to two old characters for the Gooba. The old days, the red for Tyler Aiken back when it started in 2012. The yellow to Tyler Storm, and their little, the announcers mentioning Busta Boy just lost it, knowing that part, that Tyler's bringing part of the Storm with him.
Which I did. It was very good to see. And I also got a little bit of knowledge because I did not know this was an old gimmick of his. And I really enjoyed it, man. But like I mentioned, it was really good to see Aaron Jones pay tribute to one of his mentors.
Right.
Because we know how much Avery Hoke meant to him.
Exactly.
We know how much Avery Hoke meant to both of these men. You know,
I mean,
they both grew up together. They went to school together. You know, they went to school together and they grew up together. And all Aaron Jones has ever known was Avery Hoke. You know, and it was really good to see the little nuggets of Avery in this match.
Yes, it was.
It was really good to see the Avery clothesline again.
Yeah.
Which I'll get to that later. I'll get to
nice
that
to
later.
See, I got to mention, I haven't mentioned it yet, but the graphics and showing the kind of the videos during the entrances, the way that they did here. This was the best put together production I feel like that VTW has done on a show yet.
I think this is the best VTW has looked ever.
I'd agree.
Like quality, quantity. In my opinion, this VTW is a force right now. And I'm really glad to say that I've been a driving force, you too, since late 2014, early 2015. Watching back in 2015, me, not caring about wrestling anymore, coming off of KBW, getting it recommended to me from KBW, only watching Best in the Yard to support Cage and AK-47, and I get introduced to Tyler Storm, and I get introduced to Everett Creed, and I get introduced to Jason Walker and Corey Graves and all those other great wrestlers, and then Drew Hood, and so many great wrestlers, so many great people who turned out to be independent wrestlers. A lot of these people are independent artists now.
It's true.
Independent wrestlers. That's so good to see it, and I'm proud to say I have supported it. You've supported it. We got to see these guys start their career in the backyard And now look at where they're at now.
Right. Yeah, I would say I mentioned earlier how the D-Lock entrance kind of gave me goosebumps going in. I felt the same way with these two entrances, honestly. So
yeah, it was so surreal to see Avery again,
Yes.
And it was good to see Aaron Jones kind of grab the bat just like he used to have too back in the day.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right, go into some highlights of the match here real quick. I'm going to kind of skip through parts of this because I know what he put in there when I watched it before wasn't nothing worth using. So bear with me.
Damn right he's not. You hear the BTW fans, not our boss man in regards to the self-proclaimed
first
real boss.
He is the true boss man.
That's right.
The Tyler Aiken. And introducing his opponent, he is the self-proclaimed real boss man.
Oh, wasted little time. The bell just rang. The Gooba, Tyler Aiken, taking it to Aaron Jones here, just like he should. Thank you. Good God, this has been a moment waiting to happen. Oh gosh, just throwing everything at Aaron Jones, and now look, Aiken still has. Aaron Jones ruined their friendship. All over control of VTW, and now ducking out of the way. And speaking of control, Tyler Aiken still has control of this matchup, taking it against the self-proclaimed boss man of VTW.
Well, oh my God, Tyler Aiken, he's not the type to throw out a low blow, but this match right here calls for it.
Why Aaron Jones can't be in control of VTW. You study all this time and you don't know that the man you're wrestling has goggles? Come on! You're not fit to be in control of this company. You're not fit to be in control. Shit, Jones. Shit.
Well, you're gonna have an aneurysm. You need to calm down.
I'm heard up about the boss.
Tyler Aiken taking control. They have spoke too soon.
God, he just taken like a long dog.
Back in the palm of his hand. But super kick!
Come on!
Oh my!
Did he take Jones off his feet? And he does! Jones is off his feet. Let's go, Gooba. Let's go for BTW. For all the fans watching. Come on!
Get your ass back here.
I think Tyler Aiken is mainly doing this for the legacy. Oh, I was going to say he's mainly doing this for the legacy of VTW, for the fans, and most importantly, our late great boss man, Avery Hoke.
Our beloved boss man, beloved by everybody in the community. He came across, beloved by anybody and everybody that had any interaction with the man. And the disrespect Aaron Jones has put on his name will not be tolerated. Tyler Aiken is going to come back from this. He has to. You have to, Tyler. Come on.
Oh, my God. Choking him out on that. Brought up the man's family. This man has brought up something that he has created.
Brought up 15 years of friendship, boss. Of brotherhood.
Oh, my gosh. What could we see here? And now, oh my God! Mowing him. Oh my God! Did you see how Tyler Aiken landed?
God, it looked like he landed right on the tip of his knee there, boss.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! Tyler. It appears that the way Tyler Aiken landed on that leg right there.
Oh God, on the left knee. I see it, boss. No, no. Come on, Tyler, get up.
But right now, it looks like Dustin Reagan is.
Boss,
Orville, let's take a look at what's happened so far. Look at the dominating display so far that Tyler Aiken has displayed to Aaron Jones.
He's taking it to him, boss, but no, his knee. Boss, I can't. He's got his knee, boss. His knee.
Gosh.
Come on, buddy. If you're hurt, just stay down for 10. If you're hurt, just stay down for 10.
Shut your.
Aaron Jones.
My gosh, these two men beating the tar out of each other. I tell you what, boss, look at over in the parking lot here versus the world.
Uh-oh. And now Tyler Aiken, it looks like he's trying to take it to Aaron Jones, but you obviously can tell that leg is bothering him.
Yeah, that's not fun. Jones landing on the leg of Aiken, and now, oh my God!
Oh my God! Right into the side of that car.
Good job, Hank.
Look at that, Roy. Look at that car. He did it in.
That's not going to be an easy fix, boss. I'll tell you that.
1.
Aaron Jones, nothing.
Well, I don't want to give him anything. Oh my God! He's beating the tar out of Aiken. Look at him.
Oh.
He's going to knock his dang old goggles off.
This match right here is.
Oh, dude, come on.
Oh my God! Ripping that shirt like it's nothing.
I told you to stay down.
My God, Tyler Aiken looks like he just went through a freaking war.
I know we hate him, but you have to think about what's going through the mind of Aaron Jones. He sees a shirt like that and knows it's his opposition back on his feet. Aaron Jones now says, well, if you can't walk, I'll do it for you. This match has been hellacious thus far. Yeah, that does not feel good.
Oh my gosh, this match right here.
Stop it.
Get up. The stop sign's made out of solid steel. I'm sure that shiesty man Aaron Jones went and just copped that from right up the road here.
Oh no. This match right here, oh my gosh, has just been an emotional roller coaster.
Choking the life out of Tyler Aiken. Come on, Tyler.
That the Gooba needs.
Life out of Tyler Aiken. Come on.
Tyler Aiken is fighting for his life right now. And now he hits the running knee. And that stop sign hit Aaron Jones.
I hope that still knocked his ass clean out.
Aaron Jones down for the count. Aiken back to his feet. Like I said, Roy, that leg has to be affecting Tyler Aiken's performance.
In a last man standing match. How ironic. Actually.
Oh my gosh. Hits him there. Gooba lock. Now he's got him in the Gooba lock. He's trying to choke the life out of Aaron Jones, and look, you can see the life slowly fading, but wait a damn minute.
Oh no, boss.
Aaron Jones is trying to kill him right on the legs. It looks like that was an inverted F5, and it looks like he tried to bring him down on that leg.
I saw that too, Aaron.
There's already a plot
Tyler
for you.
Aiken.
There's already a plot for you. Just die.
Come on.
You just die. What a sick man. This is a sport, damn it.
Saying that he's already got a plot beside. Avery's already got a plot beside of him with his name on it. Come on now.
There's a fan by ringside. Aaron Jones was sitting down. That fan straight up said, well, maybe you should get up so you can win, dumbass. Did you hear that?
I did not, but I can tell that Tyler Aiken is up now. And no, oh my God. No. Could he hit that drill bit? Oh my God.
Aiken could be knocked out. Jesus.
Looks like he threw him right on his head.
1.
Oh my
Aiken
God.
ain't moving.
2.
Aiken is not. Oh my gosh.
3.
Aiken barely moving.
Come on, Tyler. Get up.
5.
God bless.
6.
Oh my goodness.
8 count. Come
8,
on,
9.
Tyler.
9.
No, he got up at 9. Tyler Aiken is not going to die.
Come at me, bitch.
Oh, no.
Go.
Clothesline from home.
God, no. Please, God.
Clothesline from Hope.
Please, God, get up, Tyler.
3.
Now's not the time. Come on, Gooba.
5.
He hits that clothesline from Hoke. Come on, Tyler. Get up. Fight this fight for us, for VTW.
9.
No.
10.
Oh, no. Roy.
Boss,
Roy. Do you know what just happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, here
Tyler Aiken ain't
is
signing our
your
paychecks
winner.
anymore.
And the undisputed
nobody tell Orville.
chairman.
Boss, it was nice knowing you. I really don't know what's. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, my God.
Come on, kick his ass, Dustin.
Did Aaron Jones really just push the Man of War?
I hope Dustin Reagan beats a fool out of Aaron Jones. Real boss, man. My ass.
You remember who I am?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, a man you can't beat.
Oh.
That's right. I'm done.
Dustin Reagan saying that Aaron Jones can't beat him.
Hey, Aiken, remember who you work for. Get somebody out here.
Your new boss man,
I want to vomit.
Aaron Jones.
Yes, as VTW Wrestling mentions, such an emotional match. Tyler came out of the gate strong, hitting the stomp. I mean, you see him there getting the better of Aaron Jones at the beginning of it. Shame on you, Aaron Jones from D'Lo Smith. Ecstatic saying one of the saddest moments in VTW history.
I mean, you know, are we all just gonna we're all just gonna speed past the Joe Cool era, right? We're just gonna speed past that.
I guess
that was the saddest moment in BTW history.
Right.
So we're just gonna speed past Joe Cool and act like that didn't happen.
Yep. Joe who? Oh.
Cool. Good. 'Cause nobody like you mean the same dude in 2016 that called me a mark? Yeah.
But
yeah. But yeah, no. But yeah, I'm not too sure if it was a very good sell or if he genuinely got injured.
It felt to me like he genuinely got injured.
I think they had to call a quick finish. I feel like there was more spots that they wanted to do. You know what I mean? I feel like there's more spots they wanted to do, but I feel like the way he landed, because I did hear it, and it did sound like he hurt his knee. And I really think that his knee got messed up.
Right.
But even so, it was. Hey, I want to say this. Bravo to both of you. That's all I gotta say. I mean, they call him the OG4 for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and Aaron Jones, Tyler Aiken, proven why they're the OG4. One of the OG4. Yeah.
Saying
I
he
kind
was
of figured that. I figured he was. I saw it the moment he got hurt when he landed off that. He landed kind of funny on his knee, and I was like, "They are they going to call it there?" But it was a very good match up to that point where he got hurt, and judging because of the way he got hurt, they're probably going to have a rematch.
At some point in time, you would think, but I mean, Aaron did say in the build-up to this was only going to be a one-off match. They're going to have
one-off. But my God, I really love the way he was playing it off. Aaron Jones kept everyone interested in the match still. even though they were checking on him, make sure he was injured. But you could see he was worried.
Yeah.
That he was injured. He was worried, but very good. Very good. I'm just going to say this. Very good storytelling on both of them for what they were doing. You know what I mean? For what they were doing and, you know, the situation they were in. You guys did awesome. Overall, going to say if that injury wouldn't have happened, Lord knows what other spots they would have had because the match was crazy. The match was absolutely crazy.
It was
up to that point, but I really feel like that injury I felt it, and it didn't. But I'm gonna say this like it's a bad thing, but it's not. It slowed it down. You know, they had it slowed it down. It took away the momentum it had and the impact. You know, but it's very good match up to that point. And you could tell it didn't feel rushed though. It still was good with what they went through to go through all this and with the heat, because it's been hot over here too. So I know all too well about wrestling in the heat. It sucks. Wrestling in the heat sucks, especially with the fires that happen in Canada. And now there's smoke in the air from Canada. It really sucks.
Yeah. I started seeing between dehydration and heat exhaustion, we were all cramping and slipping around and lots of heat-related BS. Hashtag no standards. Tyler did say, yeah, I suffered a legitimate injury. Fought through it, but still couldn't get the job done. I don't know how or what to say. I just know I'll have to start over. Let me say this, though. You did suffer the injury. You guys were fighting the heat, exhaustion, dehydration. But you still, Tyler and Aaron, both put on a hell of a show. Even after.
Like, I have no negative. I have nothing bad to say. I really don't. It's going to sound like I'm shitting on the match, but I don't know what to say to make it sound like I'm not shitting on the match. It was great up to that point, and I feel like they were just really starting to ramp it up, and then they had to just cool it down again. Yeah, which sucks. It sucks when you see an actual injury because it's like, there's so much stuff I want to do. I'm sure there was a table spot in there somewhere. I'm sure they had some crazy ass spots in their house. I'm sure they had some stuff lined up, but it's just your body just. When your body can't do it, you can't do it. Overall, very good for what they had to do and for the heat and everything. It's still a good match. Because if it would have happened to any other backyard wrestling fed, they would have stopped it.
Right.
Because something like that happened. I remember they only stopped one match ever. And it was a Zach Daniels match.
Right.
Where he landed on his ankle and he broke his ankle.
Right.
And they had to stop it. That's the only time. The fact that they still continued and powered through, and Aaron Jones, being the professional he is, still managed to get that heat, managed to keep literally and hypothetically, of course, because they were in the heat.
Right.
Still great. It was still awesome. Like, keep up the fantastic work, y'all. And I'm looking forward to seeing what VTW the next episode is going to be, because I'm definitely going to react to it on Twitter.
It'll be interesting to see where things go from here now that Aaron Jones is the boss man of VTW.
Yeah, and you know what the crazy thing is? Remember, I was debating on if I was going to pick Aaron or not, or a draw.
Right.
My inner inside here, I was like, Aaron's gonna do it. Aaron's gonna do it. But I was like, all right, to be fair, they're not gonna just give it, Tyler just got the chairman, but they're not just gonna give it away that quick.
Right.
I was like, but it's Aaron Jones, it's Aaron fucking Jones. What else can I say?
Storyline wise, I think it's probably for the best, but we'll see as thing goes along.
Yeah, that had to be awesome to do, to get closure between both of them.
Right.
In my opinion,
Wrestling that day felt like an Inferno match.
I bet. Because it's been hot here too. Holy crap. But
Right.
yeah, so it's main event time.
Well, almost.
Oh,
We had one little thing before that.
Why are you in my face right now? Look, I told you I was going to beat them two long-ass kids, and I was going to retain my YouTube championship. Now, all I'm trying to do is go home. I'm tired of working with these damn kids. And until a real man wants to step up and challenge me, I'm leaving.
Congratulations, Jay Ryan. And against two small adolescent children. That championship looks awfully pretty, and it would look better around the waist of the Prophet.
I'm going to stop you right there. What makes you think you're worthy of a VTW YouTube championship? Because you can't even beat D-Lock for the number one contendership for the heavyweight championship.
V-Lock put on a hell of a match against me today. But as I recall, you couldn't beat him.
But look who has the championship gold. He hasn't even won his yet. He's never going to win the championship. So, until you can find a man that's worthy, I suggest you get in the back of the line. Because this is mine.
Jacob Ryan, I am the line, and I am the Prophet. I'll be seeing you. Enjoy your joyride.
So Jacob Ryan asking for some real competition. Enter Asher Christ, and Jacob Ryan backed down, kind of, saying that Asher Christ doesn't deserve a shot at the YouTube championship. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think of that?
I want to point out that this is the most prestige that the YouTube title has been since its rise.
Yeah.
It just feels good. It feels important. It doesn't feel like, oh, this person's a transitional champion. Oh, this person's a transitional champion. Like when Kevin Shaw won it, only for him to lose it the next month.
This is the last man standing match
It felt like, Kevin Shaw, Mephisto, Joe Cool, all those other guys that have won it before him were all just transitional champions for somebody else. And that somebody else never really came. They could never push the YouTube title to the next level. And I feel now with this new variation of VTW, with it taking a more serious tone and the belts are actually starting to matter. They're starting to become relevant. They're actually getting that love and that care that I've always liked the YouTube title, me personally. Yeah. I've always loved it. Yeah. I love that more than the world title, which, no offense to those guys that have won it. Guys like Drew Hood, guys like Zach Daniels, guys like Tyler Aiken, guys like Cameron Jackson. Those guys are some heavy hitters, and they had some very long reigns. But I've always liked the titles that people sleep on.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, the YouTube title has been slept on for so long, and now we got somebody like Ryan who is taking it to that next level. He's using that not just as it's clout. It's something that I could just put as clout. He's actually taking time to actually put care into it. And you're starting to see it in his character. It's starting to become his character. It's starting to become a part of him. And I love that. I love what they're doing with the YouTube title, which is why I've always liked it. because I've always felt, it's always needed that little push.
Right.
And I feel like it's finally getting that push. They're like, all right, we need somebody that's not a transitional champion. That's someone that this needs to feel just as important as the others. And it truly does. It truly does feel important. And I've always knew that day was coming. Like way back in 2015, when I first saw the YouTube title, I've always loved it.
Right.
And Asher Christ, perfect competitor for it. And that would be a big test for him. See if Jacob Ryan could really be pushed to that next level.
Right. I mean, Jacob Ryan mentioned how Asher Christ couldn't beat D-Lock, but like Asher Christ mentioned, the last time Jacob Ryan and D-Lock were in the ring, D-Lock came out on top there too. So, So I almost felt like he was trying to cower away maybe a little. Maybe he's not ready or doesn't want to face Asher Christ, but that YouTube championship, I feel like, is going to be on the line between those two men. Misspelling of the Intercontinental, but yes, the YouTube title is a super prestigious championship for VTW. In a way, personally, I feel like it's our Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I could see that.
I've always felt that way about it too. I've always loved the YouTube title. Like I've went on record multiple times way back in 2016 to 2018. Like, oh, I love this title. I love the YouTube title. I even went so far to create it in my wrestling game. Like I created the CJE championship and then I created the YouTube title.
Nice. My
own version of it. I remember sharing the CJE heavyweight title to Cameron Jackson back in 2K16 days. Damn, I'm old.
All right.
God, I'm old.
It'll be interesting to see how things play out between Jacob Ryan and Asher Christ, anyways.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's not gonna be I don't think they're gonna do it this month. I think maybe a few months down the line. I think Asher Christ is gonna make some noise. Be like, hey, I'm a threat to your title.
Right.
And he's gonna have to. So I'm calling it. I'm thinking Zack Xander versus Asher Christ, #1 contendership for the YouTube title.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's move on, shall we, to the main event now.
I got a lot to say about this main event.
Again, I don't know for sure that the highlights are the greatest from this guy's package, but we're going to show it that way anyways. I think he did a pretty decent job with this match.
I think he did all right so far, but I feel like it could have been better.
Right? Oh, I got that muted. That's why.
Here we go. It's main event time. And from an emotional roller coaster to a battle of fulfillment. These two men are about to battle it out for the VTW World Heavyweight Championship. And as we see, the challenger right here. There he is, Orzo, the man in VTW, the VTW World Heavyweight Champion, Daniels walking into this match with something to prove to himself. He has never beaten the silver standard ecstatic. He is looking for ultimate redemption himself in a victory over the silver standard tonight on the grandest stage of them all. Boss, this is destiny. Sure. And not only is this destiny, this is your main to show out. Then Ecstatic and Zach Daniels. Two roots where each of these men know the technical background. Daniels trying to trip him up there, drop down, leapfrog. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Ecstatic grabbing that eye. Did you see that? It looked like. Oh no! Oh, that. Oh no! Boss, he got a second. Oh, Ecstatic with that somersault Pele. One-upping Zach Daniels once again. Ecstatic going for the cover and grabbing the rope way too. Tim, could you? No way. No. Oh, God! It looked like an inverted cradle DDT. Zach Daniels' head colliding with the turnbuckle. Avalanche cradle DDT on the turnbuckle. When have you ever seen Ecstatic whip something like that out? I'm telling you, Ecstatic, very unorthodox in this match. You don't know what he can hit you with. Oh, no. But I think we might know what he might hit with him. Boss. Oh, Jesus. No way. He ain't going to do it. Oh, 50! He just did it! No! Daniels kicks out! Could this be it? What can we see here? Oh, boss, this is the move that won Daniels the YouTube Championship against Dustin right now. Torture. Ow! Bomb! It's got to be over! And now Daniels retains! My God, what a match! I'm speechless. Boss, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm wore out. And oh my God, when it was all expectations, I knew this match was going to be great. I didn't know it was going to be damn near perfect. So wild. May not be over. May not be. Look right there at your VTW World Heavyweight Champion. What a hellacious content. There he is, your number one contender. D-Lock. Look at this. Daniels isn't ready. Daniels just went through one hell of a match. Ecstatic pushed him to his limits. He's not ready to face D-Lock right now, boss. Oh my God. There's no way. You can't tell me that D-Lock is going to be. Oh my God, look at that stare down. I got freaking goosebumps. Nose to nose. Orville, I've got goosebumps. If you could only hear the words these two men were exchanging right now. I don't know exactly what they're saying, boss, but I have a pretty good idea. D-Lock says it's mine. This has been something that has eluded D-Lock his entire career. Damn near almost 10 years. That championship has eluded D-Lock. This is the closest he's ever came to it. I gotta be honest with you. After that performance, after a night like
There's so many spots that you could pick out from that match that weren't shown in the video packager, but these two guys, Ecstatic and Zach Daniels, we knew going in would have a hell of a match, and I think personally it lived up to and maybe even exceeded our expectations personally.
You know, like VTW said, it's a fire ass main event, dude. Like, I can't think of a better main event than that. I mean, again, that's where I say it's debatable. That could definitely be match of the night. There's 3 matches here that could have been match of the night.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You know, that the main event was great. You know, when I first heard that this was the main event, I was like, why? Why isn't the last man standing match the main event? I feel like that's the main event. But now I can understand. Like, you could place Ecstatic versus Zach Daniels anywhere on the card, and they're going to steal the show.
Exactly.
I said going into this that they were going to steal the show.
Mm-hmm.
I said going into this, these two are going to steal the fucking show. And I said Zach Daniels was going to retain. And I said, prove me wrong. But you didn't prove me wrong, damn it. I want you to prove me wrong. Fucking hell.
I know, right?
I wanted to see Ecstatic versus D-Lock so bad for the title, but it's okay. The bottom line is I walked out of this match feeling more hyped, and I was tired. Y'all tired me out, bro. I missed Battleground because of this. I missed NXT Battleground because I went to sleep. Y'all tired me out, bro. That match was so good, man. That match was we talk about D-Lock having banger after banger.
Yeah.
I got to say it about Ecstatic, too. I've got to. Like, those guys are just banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Like, Ecstatic, D-Lock, can y'all stop having a fucking banger matches so much? Like, you got to save some of the banger stuff for them. No, I'm gonna say something right now. D-Lock, he has banger matches. Ecstatic, you have matches that slap. They're hard. Well, in your case, thumbed in the eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I can tell that was an accident too. I could tell he accidentally thumbed him in the eye. I could tell.
Right.
But the fact that he went
eye.
Like, you motherfucker. You thumbed me in the eye, you son of a bitch.
He did a 450 with one eye, which is incredible. The 450 was incredible.
It was really good to see some old school Ecstatic too.
I know, right?
The old headshot days. It was good to see that. When he used to come out in the Slade mask, and he used to come out in the Slade mask with the headshot and the boom. It was good to see that again. Yeah, fuck the heat. I hate the heat. I got asthma. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, that spot that you seen even in that clip where he hit the cradle DDT pretty much on the top rope to Zach. I mean, that was surprising that Zach was able to continue from that spot, to be honest, and then hit 450 afterwards.
That rolling Pele kick was insane.
Yeah, it was.
That rolling Pele kick, I was not expecting that at all. I was like, whoa, hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. When'd you learn that?
Exactly.
But yeah, there were so many good spots in that match. Just that match in general. I mean, is it fair to give it? I know he's the silver standard, but do I have to give him silver stars?
Yes, you do.
Damn it! Why you gotta be silver stars? I want to give you gold or platinum. Son of a bitch. It was such a good fucking match. I don't want to give it silver. I feel like it's an insult. You know what I mean? Because that match was just so good. Like, if I was to put it on a DVD and sell it, I would. For real. Because that shit is awesome. Those two in general. I have watched those two. Damn it. No, I don't want to give you silver. But
we're not just trying to stroke your ego here, Ecstatic. We're just being honest and truthful with you. This match was.
I will never blow smoke up people's asses. You know,
platinum could work.
The platinum standard is born today.
Perhaps.
Well, could it be the no longer the silver standard? He could be now known as the platinum standard. Mm-hmm. But if I had to get, I knew going into this match, it's, first of all, I want to point out again, like I say, it's fucking Aaron Jones. It's fucking Ecstatic. Did we not expect anything but good?
I know, right? And Zach Daniels. Don't forget Zach Daniels.
Yeah, it's fucking Zach Daniels too. Like, I really think, in my opinion, I'm going to be 100. I think people sleep on Zach Daniels. They really do. Because they're so used to the center. It's like he's I don't know. I'm just being entertaining at that point, but yeah, honestly, I would never blow smoke up anybody's ass or try to gaslight somebody. All I could do is be real, and I gotta call things the way I see them. And overall, Ultimate Redemption was very good.
It was.
It only had one meh match. But
Okay,
even
I
the
agree.
meh match was all right. Even the meh match was
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
But overall, very, very good. And I loved it. I was very entertained. I was tired, but entertained.
Right.
I went to sleep and missed Battleground. I did
Right.
not give a rat's ass about Battleground. I did
We'll
catch
get into VTW
Night of
special.
Champions. I did catch Night of Champions, but I did not catch Double or Nothing. I missed Battleground. I went to
I
sleep.
haven't watched Double or Nothing either. I honestly don't care to because I've heard so much crap about that, but that's for another time and another place.
I'm not going to even talk about. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just going to say this: if you were just going to fucking have the same match in the first place, then why the fuck do you have a big ass ring around the rosy for 3 weeks just to have the same fucking match you were going to have in the first place?
Right. Ecstatic saying, no, in all honesty, Zach is freaking amazing. Also, Zach needs to watch out for D-Lock as well. That boy is hot as a pistol. I agree.
That dude could come hit that shotgun out of nowhere. You saw how quick that he did it with Asher Christ.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
Asher Christ had him beat, and he springboarded. I've never seen him do a springboard kick like that.
Right. I mean, Zach Daniels once upon a time was able to do a move out of nowhere as well. He doesn't use that move quite as often nowadays, but still.
Hold on, let me see if I can still remember. Let me see if I can still remember it. Let me see if I can remember the name. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. The Hangover.
Yes, The Hangover.
I remembered it. I remembered it. The Hangover. Yes, The Hangover. I remember I used to do that a lot.
I got to put this out there. Ecstatic, I know you said going into this event, you were trying to aim for making this the match of the year so far, because I've mentioned before that D-Lock and Jacob Bryan had my favorite match of VTW since its return. Get to Chase before I finish that point. If you could rank the matches, what would you rank? Chase, we'll get into that in a minute. Once D-Lock hit that, I was shook, dog, no lie. Once D-Lock hit that shotgun kick. Yeah, I would agree. That was amazing. This is neck and neck, I would say, Zach Daniels and Ecstatic's match with Jacob Bryan and D-Lock's match that they had.
Yeah, that
personally,
Love Suck street fight. Oh my god.
Yeah, that Love Suck street fight was incredible.
That shotgun kick with the thumbtacks in the mouth was just like,
yeah.
Oh my god, that spot was insane.
And I'm sorry to say it, but I think that match still just barely beats this match to me this year. So
I'm going to be 100 with you. I think this one beats that one, that Love Suck street fight, just a tiny bit, just barely though. But they're still both very good, and to me, in my opinion, they're both very close, close for match of the year since VTW's come back. Yeah, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. The Ultimate Redemption was fantastic. I loved it. I loved every second of it. And I could easily just pick one of those matches. Like the Chase and D'Lo Smith match. That is that I would, if I wanted to put that somewhere, I would put that right below it, like the third best match, in my opinion. There's D-Lock and Asher Christ.
Yeah, I would put that on third.
Yeah. D-Lock and Asher Christ and Chase. Chase and
second.
D'Lo Smith, and then Ecstatic and Zach Daniels, because those two always slept. So if I had to pick those three, that's my top three matches, in my opinion.
Yep, those three are the top matches.
No, not necessarily in any order though.
I would probably put the Last Man Standing. I got you. I'll give them an order for because Chase asked, but Ecstatic says that's a hard comparison between the two matches, but the year ain't over. You're right, it's not, and I know we're only halfway through. Well, not even, because you guys haven't posted your June show yet. So, also Chase's boot to D'Lo. What the fuck in the backwards long dart from D'Lo? Yeah, we talked about that quite a bit there,
dude.
So.
There were some crazy spots in that match, and I have a feeling, because you guys are just getting started, I have a feeling it's going to get even crazier. It's going to be even harder to pick matches.
Yeah. So since Chase asked, I'll give him my order of how I would rank these matches. The main event would be tops for me. The opening match is right behind it, very, very neck and neck. I would probably say, honestly, to me, the Last Man Standing match beats Chase and D'Lo just a little bit. Not by much, just because of the storytelling, I think. And then the triple threat match in Creed and Cynic would be last.
Yeah, I would say in terms of storytelling, definitely Aaron Jones and Tyler Aikens top when it comes to storytelling. Oh, dude! I can't wait for the pay-per-view, the free preview this month, man. We got some craziness. I have a feeling.
They mentioned earlier, I didn't get to it yet because I was holding off on it. What do you guys think could go down at Yard Days after everything that went down here at Ultimate Redemption? I mean, you guys haven't confirmed it yet, but I kind of feel like we're going to get D-Lock and Zach at Yard Days. Maybe you guys will push that off, though. I don't know. I know they're the two top faces that you see really on the poster for Yard Days. But speaking of, why don't we... Give me a second here.
I would be all right with...
I think, like you mentioned... Yeah, give me somebody other than Cynic, though. This time, I feel like.
Okay, look. Let me tell you something. Cynic, if he's just being fucking Cynic and not being UWE Jason Atlas, he's good. You know what I mean? He was finally starting to get some momentum going. He was finally getting some things going. And then I don't know what they did wrong with this. But I'll see what happens at Yard Days. Again, I'm going to keep it mid for now. I could blow my top on it because honestly, I'm just going to be straight up with you. Both those men are better than that, man. Both of them are. They're really good. I've seen those two put some banger ass matches. I know they got banger matches in them. Cynic and Ecstatic tore the house down. Tyler Aiken, Cynic, tore the house down. Loved it. But this one's wasn't it.
So yeah, as you can see here, Yard Days, the next show. We know Creed and Cynic will be there, Ecstatic, Tyler Aiken on the card, Aaron Jones.
Oh yeah.
Potentially looking at the poster, we could get the Daniels D-Lock match in the main event, and we could potentially see Asher Christ versus Jacob Ryan, or will it just be built towards a match for those? Who knows?
I'm calling it because I'm going to be doing a live reaction to it. Like
you did with us. I personally would like to see D'Lo versus Ace Christian on here myself, but
I would be okay with him. I would be okay with building up Asher Christ versus Jacob Ryan and building up D-Lock versus Zach Daniels for more storytelling.
Yeah.
And I would be okay with I would be all right with the Blaze versus Ecstatic.
Ooh. Could be interesting.
I think those two could really rip each other to shreds. And I think those two could really, because Ecstatic wants to get back in line for that world title. I know he does. I know he wants that world title bad.
Aaron Jones is going to look to make Tyler Aiken's life a living hell at Yard Days. So I have a feeling Aaron's going to have somebody, maybe Everett Creed and or Cynic, possibly in line to, or both perhaps, to go after Tyler.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna physically and mentally destroy Tyler Aiken.
Yeah. The kid.
I think those two could tear the house down. I would love to see that. And D'Lo Smith versus I think D'Lo Smith versus Zach Xander would be good too.
Probably be. Really nice poster there for Yard Days anyways.
Yep. Or Chase versus Zach Xander. That'd be another good one.
Yeah.
Just don't die, Chase.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Dustin Reagan versus Aaron Jones later on down the line.
I think so too. The fact that Dustin mentions you've never beaten me, Aaron, kind of leads into
and
that.
the fact, I mean, they wouldn't just put him there for no reason. He's there for a story placement.
Oh, well, I guess we ain't gonna see Chase at Yard Days. Unfortunately, I can't make it to Yard Days.
Oof.
So much for that.
Well, damn.
Right.
Well, there goes my $20,000 in Bitcoins. Well, gotta go get my refund now.
Right.
Thanks. That's my entire house payment I just banked on you being there. Now I can't. Now I gotta go get my refund.
Thank you, hashtag Bandits from D'Lo.
It's gonna be I'm looking forward to Yard Days. I'm gonna be live on Twitter. I'm gonna be in there reacting to it.
We've got some good things coming up for this show. Some guys unfortunately won't be there, but it should be a banger of a show, VTW says. Looking forward to it. And D'Lo says VTW is on the rise and it's only up from here. Who's ready for a reveal? The Bitcoin finally laid them all the way down. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
BTW mentioning tons of surprises. We have major announcements coming this upcoming Monday. That's good.
Because I know Aaron Jones and Zach Daniels has a podcast, which I'm waiting for that, by the way. By the way, DM that link to me ASAP as soon as it's out. I want to be there and I want to watch. Because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I really enjoy listening to podcasts like that. I still listen to Chase Bridges' podcast, even though he doesn't do new episodes anymore.
Speaking of podcasts. Oh, Chase Bridges had his own podcast?
Yeah, he did. And he does wrestling commercials now for this mobile game.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, Chase Bridges actually doing a podcast. It's like Chase Bridges actually having an entertaining match. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Oh, but... Nah, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Damn.
I'm joking, Chase. I'm joking, Chase. I'm kidding. I really enjoyed your work in VTW. I hope to see you again soon in there. Oops. You and Kevin Shaw. It'd be nice to see them too again.
So my last guest that I had on Tiger Talks Wrestling for an interview happened to be somebody in the comment section. We did a little catch up with D'Lo Smith, the Prime. That was quite some time ago. I think it's about time for another VTW rostered member to come on to Tiger Talks Wrestling. Matter of fact, I've talked with this individual. He has agreed. Next Thursday night, you'll see me back here. You won't be on here, probably, maybe. I'll leave the door open
Who
for you.
knows?
But can I get a little drum roll? Coming to Tiger Talks Wrestling next Thursday night.
Who? Oh! Tyler Aiken! Oh my gosh!
The Gooba. Tyler Aiken will be making his first appearance, getting his first actual interview here on Tiger Talks Wrestling.
You never know. Maybe a good friend of his, don't know who that could be, may or may not make an appearance.
We'll see. This is can't wait to be on the podcast next week. See you guys there. First podcast I've done in years. I have asked him, and we are not going to just be talking about current VTW either. We're going to be talking old VTW, current VTW, indies. We got it all lined up. So for anybody that's a fan of the Gooba, we're going to be talking Aiken. We're going to be talking Storm. It's going to be a blast next week.
Well, seeing how we're talking Storm, I gotta say it. Live in fear.
I know, right? But with that, I would say personally, Ultimate Redemption, I feel like probably was the best show that we've had this year so far, with many more to come.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Love Sucks was good, but
yeah,
Ultimate Redemption, show of the year. By the way, I want to point out, if you bring Dead Man's Hand back, I'm going to shit in my pants because I love Dead Man's Hand. I love the story, just the concept of it in general. You know, how far, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? And I love it. I love that. So that's what I've always loved about that. And I'm hoping that we get to see that back again, Dead Man's Hand.
Yo, Rose. Yeah, he can bring up whatever he wants. We'll bring up everything and anything next week.
Oh, yeah.
Dead Man's Hand could be interesting. I mean, they did take up Ultimate Redemption from UWE, so who knows if they might try to.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I think they even topped when UWE used to do it, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Don't get me wrong. UWE, don't get it twisted. I'm still a UWE mark. Always has been and still am. If you were to announce UWE is coming back tomorrow, I'd be right there watching it.
Right?
Trust me. But I think it's safe to say Ultimate Redemption's in good hands.
Yes. I would agree.
Now we just need to rescue Dead Man's Hand and Lockdown or Halloween Hell. That's the pay-per-view that I like. That's the pay-per-view from VTW. So a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to think. I was writing some stuff down for this thing that I got, and I was trying to think of the pay-per-view. Halloween Hangover was the pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
That's the one I was trying to think for October. There's a reason why I said that. Halloween Hangover was the pay-per-view, which I never did, by the way, when I had WECW, which I still plan on doing a Halloween Hangover.
Nice.
And a Christmas Chaos. I call it Seasons Meetings.
Seasons Meetings. That works too.
Oh, yeah.
Honored to carry its legacy. Hashtag you are.
Oh, yeah.
And carry it well they will. All right. So, I think this is pretty much the part where we say goodbye. You got anything you want to plug before or last words about Ultimate Redemption before we sign off here?
Well, I gotta just plug one thing real quick. I do got a event that I'm working on called Michigan Wrestling Alliance. It's in honor of a good friend of mine that passed away in November. And I am trying to do that to hashtag keep the dream alive. And I got my first event coming up June 15th of it called Anarchy in the Motor City. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Nice. VTW says we can reveal Halloween Hangover will return in October.
Yay! Sorry.
Halloween's on a Tuesday, so they won't do it on
such a girly thing for me to do. I'm such a freaking dweeb, dude. I'm such a nerd, dude.
Well. So I gotta ask the VTW channel this. Halloween Hangover will be one of our big four. What do you consider your big four now then? Halloween Hangover, Ultimate Redemption.
Probably VTW Mania.
I think Ultimate Redemption might replace Mania.
And probably, most likely, Reunion.
I was thinking Reunion.
Just want to point out something. If I have my way, I plan on being in the Reunion Rumble. Highlight this, clip it. That is something for me to work on. Clip it, highlight it, whatever. I plan on, if Reunion is back, I plan on being in the Reunion Rumble. That's my plan.
They can't reveal just yet what the other two are, along with Ultimate Redemption and Halloween Hangover.
Anywho, that's all I'm going to say. That's something for me to work for. I need to get back into shape, though, first. I need to work on my cardio a little bit more first. That's my plan, to be in the Reunion Rumble. If it comes back. That's my plan.
Right. Maybe not.
If I see you in there, I'm tossing your ass over the top rope.
VTW is looking to do.
Just thought I would tell you, Mr. Tony, in case you want to try to come in the Reunion Rumble, if I see you in there, I'm going to toss you in out the ring. Just saying.
Nah, that ain't gonna
I've been waiting to toss you out the ring anyway, some bitch.
I see how it is.
Yeah, hey, every man in that ring, every man for himself.
You got that right.
In that ring, I love to fight. I'm a fighter, and I fight everyone and anyone. But outside the ring, I'm gentle as hell.
Well, if we got in that ring, I'd have somebody else I'd have to make sure I tossed out. Nonetheless, I don't see that happening.
What?
Anywho,
you tossing me out or me tossing you out?
Me being in a match in first place. But
I would love that. That would be awesome. But anyway.
But anyway, you got that coming up. I got Tyler next Thursday. I don't know if I set a time with him or not, if we said 7 or 8, but just keep in touch. I'll keep that. I'll be posting the video, the page for that right after we're done here. So be on the lookout for that.
I'm telling you guys, Michigan Wrestling Alliance is going to be insane. Can't wait till you guys see it.
Look forward to that. Look forward to seeing Tyler get on here next week.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be here.
Have a good night.
Break the skin, you spread like poison. Die a spell under your attack. How it feels to be the broken. You took a piece now and